Hello, ladies and gents, Santas and Mrs. Clauses, and welcome to the Bob and Barry Preview Show for Monday, September 6th, 2021. Say hello to my co-host, Santa Barry Cummins.
Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day. It's good to see y'all. I'm just a little bit sore today. Coach Saban asked me to start for the Crimson Tide at right sofa, and I was a good bammer there and come up off that couch and tried to make a few blocks there during the ball game. So I'm feeling it, but hey, I still think I can play. So welcome to the show, all kidding aside.
So you took Roll Tide literally.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have to excuse me today. I'm a little under the weather. I got a crackly voice, trying to lose my voice. Got a respiratory infection. I get these every year, usually around the end of September, the 1st of October, when the ragweed gets really bad. I'm highly allergic to ragweed. So if you'll just excuse my crackly voice, we're here today and going to talk about our show coming up tomorrow night. You want to tell them about it, Barry?
Absolutely. We got on our show again, Ruby Wright and Becky Gilstrap with Cherry Hill Programs. Hey, they're going to make a major announcement on the show tomorrow night. So Santa's be here. Join us tomorrow night. They picked up a new client all over the United States. So stay tuned, and they'll be announcing that. And we'll be with you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time in the Sat Bob's Live group. So just excited to hear from them. Hear the other chair positions they may have available still for the malls that they have. But this is going to be an exciting announcement. So I can't wait.
And just like any of the placement agencies or photo companies, they're constantly in flux with their job boards and are always changing, filling chairs, new chairs coming open. So if you're looking to fill 1 day, 2 days, 2 weeks, a month, full time, just let yourself drop on in tomorrow night and catch up with what Ruby and Becky's got to give us. And we're going to try to do something a little different tomorrow night since they've been on the show a couple of times. We got a little segment that's going to be like a hot potato, you might say, backwards and forth. It should be fun.
Looking forward to that and seeing what kind of answers they come up with. And hey, whether you're a new Santa, experienced Santa, if you have a few days available open in your schedule, you know, what they announce, you might be able to fill that chair for them. So just tune in to see what they say.
That's correct, and we can tell you that it's a regular Cherry Hill set, so it'll be nice, and so just looking forward to that. It's going to be exciting for someone, at least a few guys, maybe a whole lot, who's looking to to fill their season. Say hello to Larry Little, alumni of the first ever Sat Bob's online course. Good to see you today, Larry. Randall Checker Lee, always thank you, sir, for being here with us, and thank you for inviting others. You are really good about doing all those kind of things that we kind of put hints out there for, and we appreciate it very much.
Glad to have you with us, Adam. Good to see you today. Hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day. Hope everybody has. Hope you got some good barbecue today or whatever you have, how you choose to celebrate that. I know we had barbecue this weekend. That was mighty nice.
We did fajitas on the grill, beef and chicken yesterday. Today, haven't done a whole lot of anything, but it was a lot of fun. Enjoyed, being together with family. So, hey, I hope everyone has started thinking about their Halloween costume that they might wear if they want to participate in the show. You want to tell them about that, Barry?
Oh, yeah. We're going to have a Halloween special next to the last show we do of the year. And we do not want you to come dressed as Santa or Mrs. Claus or an elf. It has to be some other kind of costume. But what we're going to do is contact us, let us know what you're going to wear. Give us a good email address where we can send you a link to the show. We're going to bring you into the studio with Bob, myself, and Elf Angela, and have you in the show with us for a few minutes, and we can have 10 in the show at one time. So we'll just rotate you out. So be creative. Spangle and Daisy May, they're going to be the judges, and we're going to have prizes for the best costumes. So it's going to be a fun show.
not only the best, but maybe the worst, maybe even some other prizes. Mangle says he's going to go all out, so we'll see what him and Daisy may have in store for that. But sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Oh, absolutely. And again, remember, no Santas or Mrs. Claus or else. It's got to be, something kind of Halloweenish.
Yeah, ghoulish. Something to represent the other side of us, you might say. I know a lot of guys that and Mrs. Clauses that portray in the Christmas community love Halloween. I know I do, and it's right up there. Christmas is always number one, but Halloween's right behind it. So
it'll be something different and be fun. I know everybody's kind of getting a little uptight about this upcoming season and trying to get their ducks in a row for that. And it'll just be a little fun and relaxation for us on a Tuesday night, just to turn loose and have a little fun with each other. That's what it's about too, having fun.
Certainly will, to give our viewers, those who have been with us week in and week out, and the new guys that's come along since we started the show 5.5 months ago, a chance to come into the studio and be part of the show. And you want to tell them about our season-ending show last Tuesday? And,
our season-ending show is going to be, I think, October the 26th?
26th, that's correct.
And what we're going to do is our guests from throughout the year that we've had on, we're going to bring them back in for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes each of them. And I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and thank them for being a part of this show this year. And it's going to be a great time.
And any updates they may have leading into the season.
That's right. There's several. Going to be interesting to hear from Santa Courtney Lofton. What he does with the Red Sled Foundations is always great out there. I love seeing his post and how they're blessing others with giving. And Santa Cliff Snyder, got a bunch of them. Isa over the Jerusalem Santa and the Holy Land. Be glad to hear from him too, see what's going on over there, how they're gearing up for Christmas.
That's correct. And we might mention next week's guest will be Greg Wood with New Creation Leathercraft. That's the week after tomorrow, which will be September 14th. September 21st, we're going to have Randall Santa Checker Lee on. He's a Santa and magician. I think most of you all know who he is. You want to tell them about the rest of the shows after that? Barry, my voice is trying to give out on me.
Yeah, let me pull this up real quick. Give me a second. All right, we got Greg Schweich coming up on September the 28th, October the 5th. As I mentioned, Santa Courtney Lofton will be back with us. And on October the 12th is Joel LeGrone, and he does Santa and vocals and a magician and an actor also. And then on the 19th, we have our Halloween show. And then on 26th, we have our season-ending send-off show. And we'll take a break because everybody will be busy with their Santa season, and we'll be back in January on that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Join in, and we always try to make this a learning experience, help each and everybody out. Maybe you'll pick up a thing or two during each broadcast.
Yes, certainly. And for those who have been watching the show from the very beginning, we had Courtney Lofton on, I think it was the third, maybe fourth show that we done. And for some reason, when we first got started, we were having problems with the StreamYard platform. Don't know what we was doing, different, because we really haven't done a whole lot, anything different since then. But we actually lost StreamYard twice that night. So Courtney's interview was chopped into 3 segments. And so we couldn't wait to get Courtney back and get him on and let him go back through and redo what he done and update us on other things that he has working with the Red Sled Foundation.
Yeah, he's a great Santa and a great guest, and looking forward to that. All our previous guests. If you missed the show, hey, don't fret about it. Go to Santa in the Business of Being Santa or Sat Bob's Live. Go through there and rewatch those videos. You can catch them all. They're all archived in there on Sat Bob's Live. You can go through there and find them a whole lot quicker. But go back and watch those. Pick out a few things from each show that you can learn from, because you're never too old to learn.
Yeah, I had my aunt and cousin over yesterday for a short visit, and my aunt said that she had talked about a couple of shows that she liked. She liked John Shuey's interview was one of the interviews that stood out for her. But I told her the one that she missed was Isa, the Jerusalem Santa, and she needed to go watch that one, so she was going to go watch it last night.
It's pretty amazing in the time difference. We really appreciate him being with us because it's like 3 a.m. in the morning when we was doing our show, and we was having some connectivity issues with him and was having to work that out and everything, but just glad to get him on. And it was a blessing hearing from him over there and all he does. And, you know, not all Santas rides a sleigh and with reindeer. Isa, he has a camel named Joy. So that was pretty cool hearing that story. So go back and watch that. Check those previous shows out.
And I'll tell you what I was really touched about on that particular show, which was one of the things I was telling my aunt yesterday, is that he retraces Jesus's footsteps. And how special that's got to be.
Yeah, that would be pretty powerful right there.
Yep, it sure would. So again, go over to the Sat Bob's Live. I have pinned to the top of the page the complete episode listing from our first show to the end of the season, and each one is numbered with the date and the episode, and they go into your media in that page and go to videos, and they're all right there in the video section.
Absolutely. And again, for those of you joining us late, our guest tomorrow night with Cherry Hill Programs is going to be Ruby Wright, Becky Gilstrap. They've been our guests previously with us, but they've got a major announcement on some jobs that's going to be available all across the United States with a major chain of stores. So tune in for that. And like I say, if you don't have a full-time job already as a Santa, or if you got some days open that you want to do part-time or whatever, tune in and see how you can fit in and maybe get one of these seats at one of these stores. As Bob said, it's going to be a full Cherry Hill set. So that'll be nice.
That's correct. And not only Cherry Hill, but Gina Bacon has contacted me several times this last week. She still has chairs to fill.
Right.
Mitch Allen last week, he still has chairs and gigs to fill. So guys, if you're looking, or if you know someone who's looking, or you got a brother in one of your chapters, or you know your groups around you, someone you're mentoring, hey, help them out, get them in to see and talk to the different agents and see what they can get for the season. You know, the main thing is we want to serve the community and the children. Hate to think of any children I can see Santa that wanted to.
That's right. And it's about the children. And hey, if you're brand new Santa and you've never done one of these chair things, hey, reach out to them and talk to them and just see what they have to offer, because they've shared before, if you're a first year Santa and you have a little bit of training and they can work with you a little bit, they can use you. What this does, it gives you a lot of experience. The more children you see, and it's just going to make you be a better Santa overall.
In a short period of time, too.
Right.
One of the things I took away from Mitch last week, and his Santa's point of view that we let him do, we were honored that he done that for us. But you know, sometimes you just have to do it. Just back your ears and do it. Don't worry about if you're ready or if you think you're prepared. You know, once you get there and you settle in within the first 10 minutes, it's all downhill. And of course, you may be nervous, you may have butterflies, but just do it. That's what Mitchell's message was last week, and I agree with that. I know I done things that was outside of my comfort zone. Went and read for a script for a commercial. I've never had any training in that. Me and another one of my Texas brothers went. He went the day before I did, so it was a 50-50 chance he got it. I'm glad he did, because he did a heck of a lot better job than I did in the reading of the script, and turned out to be really good.
That's right.
I was nervous. You just do it.
We all get nervous, even as an experienced Santa. I have those butterflies before, you know, I take the chair. So if I ever get to where I don't have those feelings, that's probably when old Santa Barry is going to be getting out of it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you know, your passion is serving the children and portraying Santa to the best of your ability, and to uphold the traditions that the hundreds and thousands of gentlemen and some ladies have done before us, you know, in molding Santa that we know today. And, you know, if you didn't have butterflies knowing that you was going into and had such, for lack of words, pressure to do a tip top job, then.
Yeah, and then we're all here to help you too. So if you're a new Santa, Bob and I, contact us. We'll be glad to talk to you and give you a few tips and pointers. So it's all about educating and helping each other out.
Randall has a good point there. It's okay to get nervous. It gets my energy up. That is so true. I mean, I even experienced that on Tuesday night. Today, not so much. I don't know why. But on Tuesday nights, we just always want to make sure that we're putting out the best show we can. And we work hard all week long putting these shows together. And, we've got the countdown going. And we know we're fixing to come on live. And I've got that same energy, Randall. Same thing.
We've come a long ways in a short period of time.
Yeah. And again, guys, I mean, don't worry about messing up. I mean, we're human. We all mess up. We all may speak out of turn or say something wrong, and you can always correct that. I mean, one of the things I think when I was a new Santa that I was so nervous about that I was going to say something to a child that they were going to ask me a question in essence that I wasn't going to have an answer to. And I think we've all gone through that. But the one thing that I found that was my best friend, my first season especially, was diversion. Child asks you a question and he stumps you. You always take a moment, stroke your beard, think about it, and come up with an answer. If you can't, use diversion. You can take a child that's just asked you a question and you kind of look at him and ask him a question or her a question, and they'll forget about what they just asked you and try to answer your question. And that's called diversion. And I used that so many times my first year.
Yep, I've had to do that before. And you'll be tired, and you'll have your guard down or whatever, and something will totally throw you off. But that's where improving comes in at, to be able to improv through the moment there. So it'll come with time. You'll get better and better. Just practice your craft over and over. If you have to practice it, looking at yourself in a mirror, practice.
That's great advice. It's something that we talk about in these Sat Bob's classes is rehearsal, rehearse. Look at yourself. Make sure your belt is straight. Make sure you're dressed properly. If you can't really tell, ask someone else to look at you and critique you. It doesn't hurt to be critiqued. That's how we all improve ourselves. And same way on your script. I mean, if you're going to have scripted answers in your mind, you want to make sure those roll off your tongue. The best way to do that is to rehearse those in the mirror with facial expressions and make sure that you get your point across.
Absolutely. Well, I sure hope you get to feeling better soon, Bob.
Well, thank you. Like I said, it's other than the crackling, I feel a little bit better now that I've gotten up today and done the show here. And mainly it's my voice. It sounds terrible, but hey, it is what it is. I'll work my way through it and drink some more hot tea and see if it'll come back. So,
what was that character on the Little Rascals? Froggy had that voice.
Yes, Larry, ragweed's terrible, man. Here, well, you're in North Texas with us, so you know how bad North Texas is with ragweed, and I'm highly allergic to it. My whole family is, so we all suffer from usually mid-September down through the end of November, 1st of December, when the real cold fronts come through and kind of kill it back. But it hit early this year. I don't know. Normally, like I say, it's around the end of the month before I run into this upper respiratory or whatever you want to call it. Usually end up with an ear infection. I had an ear infection a couple of days ago that was bothering me, and that's where it started and then got down into my throat here. So anyway, we're going to make it.
Absolutely. And y'all be sure to join us tomorrow night. We've got a great show planned for you with Cherry Hill Programs, Ruby Wright and Becky Gilstrap. Going to have a lot of fun. And I'm not sure that they're going to do this tomorrow night, but the last couple of times they've been on with us, they've had $50 Amazon gift cards to give away for trivia. So that's $100 of gift cards that they give away on each show they've been on. So, be up on your trivia.
Yes, Becky confirmed that with me last Friday when I spoke to her. that they will be doing the $250 giveaways, and they will be coming up with the trivia questions themselves, which that's something they've done each time since they're awarding the gift cards out. We let them come up. Normally, we do the questions ourselves, either Mira Barry or Elf Angela, but do a little research to come up with it. But they like doing their own, and that's okay with me.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a little fun, and we try to sometimes keep them. Whoever our guest is, have a little trivia that's based around them or where they're from. So that's always a little fun. Or we may have some Christmas trivia.
That's correct. Larry says, see his new glasses. Guess you'll have to go over to his, unless you got your Facebook pulled open.
I'll have to go over there to his Facebook page and check him out. I'll check him out, Larry. Good to hear from you today.
Parker said he had the same thing I've got last week. He's feeling good now, so that's good. My granddaughter had it last week. She missed a couple of days of school, and very well could be a bug that I caught from her, because if she gets it, I get it. And she was feeling better by the 4th day. This is my 3rd day with it, so hopefully tomorrow I can kick it and be done with it.
Yeah, hope everybody in the Christmas community is well, and on the healing side there. I know Kat, she was going to be a guest with us here last week, and she had to go in the hospital with COVID, and I hope she's feeling much better. I know she's home now. Prayers for you.
So many people have had COVID or the seasonal bug like I've had, got, or even the stomach bug. There's been a lot of that going around too, but it happens every year when school starts back. It's like all the children are healthy during the summer months, and as soon as school starts coming back, it seems like it was, something that floats around your family, and I'm sure it has something to do with it.
Rex Ray's got here. My grandfather always told me to take bourbon, honey, and lemon. If that didn't cure it enough with the bourbon, you wouldn't cure. That's absolutely right.
Yeah, I like that. Ron, I want to give a shout out to Rex and Darlene. They are putting together an order of chapter vests that I made for my Texas State Santas. And they also stepped out and did a little extra order that I had of some stuff that they actually had in stock. So their season's been filled up for a while as far as their seamstress and embroidery work. So I want to say thank you, Rex and Darlene, for helping me out on the vest and the little special something in there.
Yeah, Rex, he's a Santa Claus Hall of Famer, and we had him and Darlene on our show several weeks back. So go back and watch that interview with them. You'll learn a lot from that, I can guarantee you. Great folks. They got your vest on the embroidery machine now.
Texas State Santas or vests are on the machine now. Very good. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Try to put at least one, sometimes two of those together each year, and get all the new members and some of my older members that hadn't, taken advantage of getting the vest yet.
Anybody got any questions they want us to specifically ask Ruby or Becky tomorrow night? If you do, pop them up in the chat box, and we'll try to ask that for you. And, always know, too, this show is interactive. So, if you have a question or comment, pop it in the chat box while we're on the show, and Elf Angela will put it up there, and maybe one of the ladies can answer it for you.
And you mentioned Rex and Darlene being on the show. That was July 27th when we had them on, which was episode 17. The
meaning of life, Scott. Be happy. Love what you do.
Find what makes you happy and figure out a way to do it and enjoy it. And for many of us, it's portraying Santa or Mrs. Claus. That's what's driven us to the character. And, there may be, a Santa or Mrs. Claus out there that doesn't really enjoy themselves anymore, but everyone I know just loves this job and absolutely loves working with children and families and doing good.
Absolutely. All right. You got anything else, Bob?
Might mention the Scott Parker buckle again.
Do you have that handy with you? Or?
I don't. Spangle's got it now. He's headed up to Pennsylvania for the Santa gathering up there, and he will have that buckle on hand to show, along with his other buckles that he's come up with. Also, if there's any of my local guys or Texas State Santas, or even if you don't have to be a Texas State Santa, but also come out with a casual buckle that will be here in about 3 or 4 weeks. And it's a Texas State Santa casual buckle for a 2-inch belt. If you're interested in one of those, holler at me. I also have Texas State Santa lapel pins. And then, of course, our chapter vest that I spoke of. Those are all things I've been working on for the Texas State Santas. Scott, I did not. Let's mention that real quick. Now, Scott West has contacted the HOA, but the one that you gave me the other night, Scott, I have not. If you've got that information handy, pop it in the chat bar over there, and Elp Angela will throw it up for you. That was the church, I believe, wasn't it? I'm sorry I hadn't worked on that. Like I said, I've been laying around doing a little bit of nothing the last few days.
Happy Labor Day, Greg. Looking forward to having you on an upcoming episode with us on Tuesday Night Live.
And also, Scott, if for some reason Scott West doesn't get the HOA, I will put that out again too. Like tomorrow night, I'll contact him tonight and see if he got a buzz back from them yet.
Yeah, also joining Spangle up there in Lancaster is going to be Mitch Allen, the Hire Santa. He's going to be up there also.
Yeah, he's doing his show live from up there, which is going to be pretty cool.
I saw that. It's going to be on Friday.
On Friday this week, yeah. Be sure and check that out.
I'll be on the road traveling to my daughter's ball game. We have our first away game so far. The Russellville Golden Tigers are 3-0. Marching 100's doing a great job, and I love seeing her lead the band as drum major.
And let's see here.
Again, hope everybody's having a wonderful Labor Day. Scott wants to know with Rex, what do you think is the best color of the leather gauntlet gloves? I've seen some of the, I believe the red and green, and they look really well. They really stand out, the ones I've seen in person. Greg said he likes the red. Hard to go wrong with that.
Scott Parker, do you have the date? Okay, never mind. I found it right here.
Yeah, Bob's trying to find a date for a Santa position out there in the Dallas area.
Yes, just in case anybody here, Larry Little would be a great one for this. Larry, you're looking to do a job. This is for the Fellowship of the Parks Church. This is one that Scott Parker has done for a number of years, but now that he moved back to Illinois, he does not have the opportunity to do it. Let's see. Okay, right there it is. If you're interested in doing this one, contact Kathy Fullerton. Again, that's Fellowship of the Park. And this would either be for September 3rd. Actually, on the notification that she gave me, Scott, that was also September 3rd and or the 12th. She would be open for either one of those 2 days, the 5th of December or the 12th of December. Just which other one would fit into someone's schedule. But we'd like to get that filled for Scott. That's a long-time gig that he's had. And now that he's not living in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, he's not able to do that one.
Hey, if you do fill that position, let either Scott or Bob know that you've taken that too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. You got anything else, Barry?
Now, I don't have anything else. Just excited about the show tomorrow night. Hope to see everybody there. You can see us in 2 of the Facebook groups, Santa in the Business of Being Santa, or the Sat Bob's Live Facebook group, 7 p.m. Central Time. Join us, please. Hopefully, Bob's voice will be a little better tomorrow night.
Those are the email dates, September. Okay. Very good, Scott. Well, anyway, they can contact her or contact me or you, either Kathy Fullerton at Kathy Fullerton at fellowshipoftheparks.com, or you and I, either one, and we'll have get that information to whoever might be interested in filling that gig. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the well wishes. Again, just something that seasonal that we had to put up with, I guess. Nobody likes being sick, but it's something that I know that's going to happen every year about this time. And I fight my way through it, and look forward to Christmas.
Yeah, we see you flopping around and about to fall out of your chair. We know you may have partaken of some of that Rex Ray's cough syrup there recipe you give us.
Exactly. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up then. We'll see everyone tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Same Claus time, same Claus channel as always. I want to thank Elf Angela for her behind the scenes work. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, everyone, for the well wishes. God bless all. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow night.
We love you and appreciate you, and we do this. Be Claus with care. God bless. See you tomorrow.